Hello crankers and welcome to a new episode of Zanfoneando. Today I want to talk to you about the very neglected world of reading music. I know most of you have a lot of trauma in your childhood when you were at school and you didn't understand anything. But today this will change. At the end of the video, we prepared a lot of exercises for you to practice, okay? So if you want the PDF file and also an audio to practice with, check the description box because there is a form where you only need to put your name and your email, and I will send the exercises straight away to you so we can practice together. Let's continue. 5 players today. The half note or minimum if you are Australian or from the UK, the quarter note or crochet, a set of 2 eighth notes or quavers, and a set of 4 16th notes. This takes longer to draw. 16th notes. As you can see, the difference between 16th and the 8th is the extra line. The 16th notes are also called semi-quavers. So let's write the names. Do you remember? Yes, you do. Half note or minimum. This is what you have been learning all your life, right? Like, in school, they were teaching you this, and I promised this was going to be a little bit different. Let's see our difference. Instead of calling them quarter, eighth note, 16th, half note, etc., we are going to associate specific words which I am going to call rhythmic words from now, to each one of the music figures, to each one of the music figures, to each one of the values. So this one will be called cake, very long cake, which will happen in over 2 beats. Cake, okay? The crochet or quarter note will be a single cake, okay? Just cake in 1 beat. Cake, cake, cake. And let's go for the rest. The set of 2 eighth notes will be called apple. Apple, like this. It will happen in 1 beat also. Apple, apple, apple. Each syllable takes half of the beat. And then the semi-quavers, the set of 16th notes. 4 16th notes will be called avocado, okay, which it has to be very even and also inside of 1 beat. So avocado, 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 avocado. All right, easy, right? Guys, come on. This is easy. You cannot tell me this is not simple, okay? So bear with me and let's try to use this in a couple of exercises to make our groove and our sense of pulse a little bit better. Do you remember the names? Let's find out. So we are going to write a very basic exercise like this, like that, like this, like this, and that. Do you remember the names of these figures? I remind you, cake, when it's a quarter note or a crochet, and apple. The most important thing here is to carry a very stable pulse, okay? And actually, when you play these exercises by yourself, you can choose the speed of the pulse. So you can go like this, or you can go like this. The most important thing is that it's even and you have time to fit the rhythmic words inside of your pulse. So, well, this is a measure of 4/4 because we have the space of 4 quarter notes. Okay, we will discuss this in the future. I don't want to confuse you. Okay. If you are unsure of where the claps go, I will mark the claps with a red X. It is very basic, and there are pieces, traditional pieces, that only have quarter notes and eighth notes, pieces that only have cakes and apples. So let's clap together. I will give 4 claps for the introduction, and then we say the words on top of the pulse. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, go. Cake, apple, cake, apple. Repeat, okay? Let's loop it. 1, 2, 3, go. Cake, apple, cake, apple. Cake, apple, cake, apple. Cake, apple, cake, apple. Really? Was it that difficult? No, it is not difficult, okay? It is not difficult, it's very simple. Let's go for level 2. Come to the whiteboard one more time. Do you remember the other players that we had earlier? The cake, the apple, the avocado, and also the big cake, okay? Let's see, what can we do to make things a little bit more complicated? Let's introduce, sorry, let me do it in black. Let's introduce the mighty set of 16th notes, the avocado, okay? See, so this is an avocado, apple, another apple, why not? And then a cake, okay? Let's see. And then, of course, if some of you don't know where the pulse goes, it's basically one in each one of the groups, no? Groups of notes, gruppettos, they are called in Italian. Together, let's go, pulse. 4 introductory pulses, and then we use the words avocado, apple, and cake. 1, 2, 3, go. Avocado, apple, apple, cake. Avocado, apple, apple, cake. One more. Avocado, apple, apple, cake. Final. Avocado, apple, apple, cake. Nice. Again, I make myself big for more drama. Is this difficult? No, it's just your idea that you are unable, too old or too young to learn. Most of the traditional music uses these elements and a couple more. So if you know how to make them sit on top of the pulse, you develop the groove of Nigeliton. All right, let's go for level 3. Let's see, what can we do to make this more difficult? This is so easy. Okay. What can we do to make this more difficult? It is so easy. Let's go. So, again, not in red. Now we are going to make 8 figures. All right. Do you remember this one? I give you a second. Yes, exactly. Cake. And this? What is this? You tell me, eh? Yell it to the computer. What's the second one called? Apple or bacon or whiskey. You can use whatever word you like. It has to be fun only. Eh? The avocado. This one, in Catalan, we use chocolata, which is chocolate. But for now, we will use the avocado. Who doesn't like avocados? They are very cool, and you can make guacamole with them. All right, so let's put more guacamole, more avocado. You see, you could do guacamole also. Let's see, more avocado, healthy diet. Another apple, why not? another avocado. If you didn't if you didn't have enough. And we finish with a cake. Let's put the pulses in case you are confused, but look, on every group there is a pulse. So map the pulses. And of course, if you want, you could do it very fast. You can choose the speed. You can choose the speed of your pulse. If you want to do cake, apple, avocado, cake, avocado, apple, avocado, cake, it is possible. Okay, but if you want to do it slow, as I suggest, medium tempo, it would be like this. Let's go on the count of 4 together. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Cake, apple, avocado, cake, avocado, apple, avocado, cake. Let's go again. Cake, apple, avocado, cake, avocado, apple, avocado, cake. You don't believe me? Why not? Let's try to open a random book, okay? A random book of music sheet for Hurdy Gurdy and see what can we do with what we learned today. Music sheet for Gurdy. And see, look, the whole first bear dance. Apple cake, apple cake, apple, apple cake. Dude, easy, okay? Easy, easy, easy. Let's see, branlé de cos. This is not prepared, eh? Branlé de cos. All apples and cakes. So, guys, you understand this rhythmically. Perfect. Now, La Maurice, it has a couple of things that I will show you tomorrow, bro. This, look at this, Andro. So beautiful. Pam, pam, pararam, pararam, pirara, yam, parara, parara, rara, yam, parara, parara, riro, ram, parara, parara, rara. Okay, yes, yes. I am singing it, I am introducing also the melody, but you can do it rhythmically. Look, you can do it rhythmically and you can do it faster. Let's try to do it quite fast. Follow me. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, go. Cake, apple cake, apple cake, apple cake, cake, apple cake, apple cake, 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 apple cake, apple cake, 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 apple cake, apple cake, cake, cake. Did you succeed? Yes, come on. You didn't. Okay, then lower the tempo. It's not so important, really. Lower the tempo, just cake, apple, cake, okay? Just like this. Remember, we didn't practice it, it's true, but when we encounter these guys, like this, it's a cake that happens in 2 beats. So, cake. Instead of the normal, the black one, the cake, cake, cake. Let's continue. Well, this one has a new player, the dotted 8th note and 16th note, which you don't know yet. This is one of the main components of French traditional music. No, this idea of yam pa pam 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 param pam pam. But we will see it tomorrow. Okay. So let's keep going. Yeah. I don't know. Look at this. This one, for example. All apples and cakes. What else? Look, this mazurka. Cake, apple. It's all with 2 figures, right? So see how many possibilities you have. A lot of music is written like this. Look at this. This is very, very extremely cool piece, Hellebore. We will do a tutorial probably next week. But it's all apples and cakes. Well, it has this, the dotted quarter note and the 8th note alone, which we will cover again probably tomorrow or the day after. Okay? I don't know. Look at this. This one, Laigo de Rozzo. From France, traditional from France, from the region of Auvergne. It's all Cake and Apple, La Mominette, infamous, very, very famous piece. Everybody knows it, by Maxune Heinzen. Well, it's all again, Cake and Apple. And you know what? Like, do you think it is less beautiful of a melody just because it has only cakes and apples? No, it is very beautiful, very catchy. Okay, go to YouTube and listen to some player playing La Mominette. It's very cool. Let's see what else. I don't know. Well, this is just to prove the point, right? To prove the point that, let's go to whiteboard one more time. This is just to prove the point that only knowing a little bit of music notation and music reading, you can do really a lot. Okay, so to finish this lesson, let's go to Sibelius. Sibelius is a music notation program, and let's write some exercises for you. So I will leave a little form in the description box where you have to put your name and your email, and I will make sure that you receive these exercises for practicing music reading specifically for Gurdy and useful for other instruments. So let's make these exercises. We will make them 4 measures long, okay? So 4 beats per measure, 4 times. Let's see, cake, apple, cake, apple, what else? Avocado, apple, apple, cake, 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 apple, cake, avocado, apple, apple, cake. Looks challenging because it has a lot of notes, but not really, guys. You know a lot already. So let's do another one. Apple, apple, cake, cake. Let's add a couple more. Be careful with this, okay? I didn't explain, but these guys look like an avocado, but if you see, it's only one line, okay? It's true that I could write them, broken like this, but in other music sheet, you can see them together, okay? Just to avoid confusion, let's write them like this. So, apple, apple, cake, cake. What else? I wanted to write an avocado. Let's see. Avocado, cake, avocado, cake. And I didn't tell you, but let's introduce the rests, okay? This is a rest of cake, a rest of quarter note. And you have to clap because you have to count the rest, but you will not say anything, basically, okay? So, a rest, another cake, apple, cake, cake, avocado, apple, cake. Let's do more, couple more. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I said 10 exercises. Maybe I fast forward because you don't need to see how I write this sheet of exercises, right? I will also send you an audio with this PDF, so you can practice with it or listen to it and see if you are doing it right, no? So this is the end of the first video on this little course on how to read music. How to read music specifically oriented for hurdy-gurdy, but very useful for other instruments and other exercises. Remember, the form is in the description box. Leave your name and your email, and I will send you all of these exercises so we can practice together. Keep on cranking. Bye.